Hello everyone and welcome back to Coral Island. Hello Blue Star, congrats on first. You snagged it away. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Also, sorry for not streaming yesterday. It was crazy. It was the longest day. I was outside, I got sunburnt. And then the funny thing is when I was driving home, we had hail the size of marbles. And my car, I actually honestly thought it was going to break my windshield. Ooh, fun. I hate paperwork. This one. You can tell it's been a long time since I played, since the stream save is the last one that I did. I have so many other farming sims. That's why I titled it The Other Farm. Like, I got too much going on. Oh. Trinket always makes your day brighter. I'm gonna have to remember, like, what the controls are in this game. Okay, so we have sprinklers on all of the crops except the trees, so that's pretty nice. Oh. Oh, no, look at that. We have sprinklers on the trees as well. Thank you, Past Rose. Okay, and we have pumpkins. Do I need those for anything? I don't think so. But you never know. Let's see. Oh! Got that. Nightfish. Okay, sunflower and black trumpet mushroom. Okay, well. Ooh, we got a new event with Mark. New heart event. Go to the Fish and Chips Tavern between 12 and, what was that, 5? To see this event. Okay. Wait. Okay. I was like, these will show me something. It's been a hot minute. Okay, so now we gotta go say hello to the animals. It's funny because it'll come back eventually as like muscle memory. I'm like, okay, how did I do this? How did I play this? And my cows? Okay, we're just doing this from the sky now. Methinks this is not how this is supposed to go. Oh boy. Okay, my poor glitchy animals. I don't know what the deal was with that. I think that's only ever happened to me once in this game, and it was only one of them. Oh, no, the chickens are fine. The chickens were not affected by the random lack of gravity. I guess just that one spot in the barn. Okay, and I don't think we need... No, we're good. Don't need those for anything. Okay, we are in fall. We are building... another silo. Silo under construction. Hopefully it'll be done by the end of the month. Stack store. Okay. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played. So I'm like trying to remember how to do everything. And what even were we doing? Town rank. Holy crap, we're still in E? Good night. Okay, we got a lot of work to do. Okay, so we're still working on that one. Free the water. We still haven't even done that, jeez. What have I been doing? Like, it does beg the question. I'm like, what have I been doing in my spare time? Because if that's the water giant, that's only the second cave. Oh my goodness! We even made it to the third cave. Put the hammer. Okay, so apparently we've been doing a hot lot of nothing. Is there... What are you? Huh. Absolutely nothing.
Incoming ad break.
Like, it may behoove us to actually, like, upgrade our tool? What level is this? This is a... It is still just a regular plain Jane pickaxe? Oh, that's not good. Why have I not upgraded? Like, I would be like, past rows? What were we even doing? I feel like the first thing we do is probably going to be like, upgrade our pickaxe. Yeah, I think we need to look into that because it's gonna take us forever to get lower in the mines. Are they open? I'm gonna take that as a no since Pablo's right there, but we'll just go sneak peek. Actually, Raphael's working, so we are going to. Hi, Pablo. That's my husband on my other one. I think Roots of Pacha is the only one where I've, like, stuck with the same guy. Okay, not that. Right. Oh, no, I did not want that. Okay. And I think you need, like, 20 pieces of wood? If I'm not mistaken, which I very well could be. Switch my bug net back. Okay, fast travel, woodlands. Yoko, it gave you away. Okay, how are they open if both of the brothers just left? I should probably turn those off now that we're not doing the,
Welcome, Yakosu.
Yeah, now that we're not doing the Whoozy, what's it? The fundraiser. Probably get rid of those updates, or the sound alerts. But how are you? Bro, I miss D&D like crazy. Like, I just keep thinking about it, I'm like, D&D. Gosh, when I'm not worried about work. And then my boss, she's like, just take a break. I'm like, do you know how stressful that would be? Like, you can't even fathom just how, like, ridiculously stressed out I would be if I took a break. Where is Ben? Does Ben just... He is not around. Oh. I'm sorry, what's going on? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but... I am curious. Yeah, work is... my boss, just take a break. Do you need to take today off? I'm like, no. Like, I'd be thinking about work the whole time. Okay, it is within the hours. Gonna have a scene with Mr. Mark. Another Mark? Mark's day drinking. Another. Should I bother asking why you're... No. it's awkward. Why didn't I just, like, sit next to him? Hey, Mark, are you, drinking alone? Yes, and I'd like to keep it that way. Okay, okay. Of course you'd sit. I mean, presumably it's a free country. Remember that stray I found the other day? Sure you do, you were there. You're everywhere nowadays. Why is that garden raked? I like that he's got a nickname for us! I was trying to nurse it back to health, and I kind of force-fed it some food it was allergic to. Well, no, yeah, kind of. She almost died. It would have been my fault. I know, I was there for that too. Don't worry, she'll make a full recovery, but dang, what I almost did. I know what you're thinking. It was a mistake. No harm, no foul, right? But you don't understand. She didn't want the food I was trying to give her. She was trying to tell me no. I shouldn't have forced her. I shouldn't have pushed her too far. And the thing is, this isn't the first time I've done that. Random sad emoji. Look, I've never told anyone this before. The only one who knows is Kira. But, I'll just say it. The Band of Smiles trained me to fight, you know, but I wasn't their only student. There was another boy, Drake. Nice kid, but he just didn't have the chops. I had mastered a move in the first showing, and he'd still be
Welcome Sinister_Studios.
Hello, Sinister! That's okay, that's okay. Lurks are good. I hope you're doing okay. He was just in the wrong place, and I made him pay for it. I taunted him, teased him. He didn't belong there, right? Well, I made sure he knew it. Aw, Mark. But the thing is, Drake was proud. He didn't give up, didn't give in, but I shouldn't have pushed him like that, because when the Dark Wizard showed up, well, Drake was just looking for a chance to prove himself. Aww. He wasn't ready. He went anyway, fought some legendary creature alone to prove himself. He didn't make it back. And it's all my fault. Oh. Oh, that's sad. What a great way to start the stream. And here I am again. Give me some space. Please. I think I need to be alone. At least now we listen. Wait. We're gonna pat him on the back and then walk away. Wow. That, so heartwarming, wasn't it? Started off the stream like that. Goodness. Goodness me. So, anywho. Seems like everyone's just been having really, really long days. Oh, work's just bleh. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I need this thing. Striped garden caterpillar. Nope. All the sneaking for nothing. I'm like thinking, what can I do? I have a scythe. I guess I could, actually go down into the ocean. It's 2 p.m. Why does it seem to get so dark at 2 p.m. in the fall? Like, that's just... I feel like it gets dark, like, around, like, 5? But, like, 2 p.m., that's a bit much. Merfolk Kingdom. Yeah, work's just blah, blah, blah. And it's like, work itself is not so bad. Like, I can handle that. But it's just like, everything else is stressful. So I'm like, why does everything have to be stressful, like, all at the same time? Like, could we just not? Could we just not be that stressful? Ooh. We can offer that. I had a feeling that was one of the offered ones. Okay, so we're at the beginning. And then the sexy shrimp. We can donate that. So yeah, we are at the very beginning of this. But we already have this part. I don't know if these... Okay, so the tentacle's over there. Or the branch, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Oh, so we already unlocked one. Okay. Patagonian scallop. I don't like scallops. Like, all these foods that people are like, oh, it's so, like, high class and everything. I'm like, they taste awful. Like, okay. Maybe unpopular opinion, black truffle tastes gross. And it smells like feet. Like, I don't know if anybody is, like, a diehard truffle lover, but, like, bleh. I just don't get the appeal. Like I said, they smell like feet, and they taste terrible. Anything I've ever tried from, like, any, like, restaurant or anything like that, or even, like, snacks and stuff that are truffle flavor, nope. Not for me, not for me. We're also starting to unlock more, like, the marble coffer, those are, like, treasure chests. So we're unlocking more of those. So much garbage! I swear this is the part that takes forever, because there's no way to speed this up, unless you use, like, the vortex things. But those cost an arm and a leg to make. I'm going. Why is it every, like, tiny bit of trash blocks the way? Okay, I was like, nothing else better be blocking this thing. The deeper the dive, the grander the prize. Dive on, brave explorer. I like Kibble. Kibble's adorable. Okay, and I think that opened a door on this side. But we still have one other thing. I forgot what they're called. Is it a beacon? Maybe. I don't know. We will find out if we find it. There it is. Activate. Okay. It's a fancy sounding name. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's like a beacon or something. Let's see. Oh, what are you? Blue crab. Oh, I can donate that too. Okay, something's blocking this. Thank you, Kibble. The one random piece. Oh, no. Okay. So where did that one unlock if not here? Curiouser and curiouser. Because that one was over there. Is there another door down here? No. This one might unlock both of those. Or just the one. Okay. Guess we're just following this tree tentacle root thingy. We're almost out of energy and it's almost the end of the day. This is probably what we're going to do tomorrow in the game too. Just because, like I said, we have a sickle, we don't have a pickaxe anymore, so. Is this a go somewhere thing? No, not really. So much garbage. Yes, thank you, Kibble. Your observation skills are just fantastic. Okay, and then we can, I think, offer one thing, and then we can donate a couple more. Okay, and go to the temple. The sea critters are always like my worst. Oh. Where? There it is, ocean loot. I was like, where's the donate thing? Okay, king scallop. And then we have to wait for that one for winter. I am the worst at fishing! This is gonna be like the one that I do last. Sunflower Sea Star. Okay, I think that's like in the deep waters. Monster loot. Cooking, coop animals. Okay, so that's ducks. Goat and sheep. And there's like the artisan stuff. Some of that stuff is kind of tricky to figure out how to make. The museum. Okay, donate. Okay. And then to the homestead. I don't realize how late it was in the game. Okay. No, not that one. Yep. I'm gonna put that bone in there because I don't know what to do with it, so. So. No, Trinket, I gotta go to sleep. Ooh. Level up catching, and we got a skill point. Crawling critter scent, craftable. Not bad. The season changes in 5 days. Ooh, my bronze pickaxe is now complete. I should probably just take all the stuff to upgrade to the next level. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is our new craftable. A craftable scent that lowers awareness of crawling ocean critters. Can be consumed or attached to a trap. Okay. What is this one? Ground insects? Lowers awareness of ground insect. Can be consumed or attached to a trap. What about flying insects? I feel like I need something for that. the Vortexinator too. See, it needs silver kelp and glass. And once you get through particular areas, you don't tend to go back very often. And so I never find myself actually going back to get more silver seaweed. So I was surprised it didn't show me up here that I had a mastery thing. Okay, ooh, we have a skill in diving. Double kelp. Double artifacts. Artifact price. Ocean loot. Chance to forage double items. Double kelp. 5% chance to receive double artifacts. That's... or a 20% chance to get double kelp. I really kind of want the double artifacts. Yeah, because we'll be breaking more of those. Okay, so catching... Let's see. Quality catch. Catch double. Better quality or double? I'm going to say double. Okay, and then with our next skill, we can either move faster while holding a net. That's nice. Catch price and scent duration. Definitely getting that one next. Okay. Good morning, Trinket. Trinket snuggles closer to you. Sweet little bean. Ooh. We got some harvestables. As always, the music is horribly spotty. Can I harvest? Yes, I can. That's nice. Certain games allow you to harvest with the scythe, some don't. Kind of wish it was a universal feature, but... Okay, there we go. And I think I can sell it all. Yep. Oh. Okay. Go take care of our animals. The barns, I love that they auto-close. Gravity works now! I don't know what was up with the previous day. I want to pet. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. The cows are all taken care of. Hello, my animals. Oh, I forgot they're named after mushrooms. So you have shiitake, portobello, button, and nope, chanterelle. I completely forgot about that. That is funny though.
ZZZZ.
Oh, why are they off? Why are they off center? I don't like that. Although, now with those, we should be able to stock up on hay and whatnot. Hello, audio. You and your water breaks. Water break are doomed. Okay, let's see. I need to go upgrade my tool. How are you doing today, audio? I hope you're doing well. Are they closed today? No, they're just closed for now. A bit eepy. I feel that. It has been the longest
Welcome,
week.
Audio Inus.
Like, it's only Wednesday. I literally worked yesterday and today, and I'm already like, I'm done. Like, so tired. Like, and it sucks, because I feel like I shouldn't be this tired, but I'm just, I am worn out. Okay, so we're upgrading our tools, so hopefully that goes faster. Like, I don't know what happened, but it just, all the energy has just drained from my body. Like, I've been yawning. I, like, could not focus today for anything. I'm just like, I'm so tired. I need all the eeps. And I slept last night. I think I slept hard. So, no clue. Don't know why, I'm just like perma-exhausted. But my forehead itches from my... It's a very mild sunburn, but it is enough that my forehead itches. This part takes forever. Because we're not even all the way through. There's still... We're in the gold zone. There's still, like, osmium kelp. And I'm like... It takes forever. And, like, there are things that I need to do that I'm just like... I don't have the energy or the desire to, like, do these things. I thought about doing, like, more crochet, and I'm like, I love crocheting! And then I'm like, I don't have the energy. But then I fall into the, like, bottomless pit of scrolling. And I think it's because, like, scrolling is, like, an instant gratification sort of thing. Like, you just have this non-stop feed of video after video after video, and I'm like, I need to stop that. Like, no more scrolling. I need to actually focus on doing, like, hobbies, like reading, or writing, or crochet. Like, I actually need to have a focus. I be lacking the focus. A cauliflower jellyfish? That sounds weird. I could donate it. That I can sell. And it really bugs me that my attention span, like, I'm killing my own attention span by just, like, scrolling through videos. Because, like, I find myself not watching long-form videos. Like, it's just all shorts. I'm like, I need to stop. Like, I need to actually start watching, like, videos again. And even then, I'm like, I need to stop watching, like, so many videos. Because I used to be able to sit there and read an entire, like, 500-page book in one day, and now I'm like, oh, I only watch videos. I haven't read a book in, like, months. See, and even then, like, I'll watch movies. If I watch a movie with somebody else, I don't fast forward through embarrassing parts. If I'm watching a movie by myself and I've seen it before, I will fast forward through any parts that I find, like, that I get secondhand embarrassment. But then that cuts the movie short. I'm just like, Like, there are some movies that I love, but I'm like, if it's a super embarrassing part, I'm like, I don't need to, like, I don't need to suffer with you. I'm like, I don't need to be awkward with you. It's Lily's birthday! Tell Lily I say happy early birthday. Y'all are some of my favorite people. The more I get pissed off with the people around me, the more I'm like, why can't I just be with my friends? My real friends. These haters I have to hang out with in real life. So, one of our new girl, who her first day was literally yesterday. She went through orientation Monday, and then she just started yesterday. I'm like already mad at her, and it's for stupid reasons, but somebody told her, oh yeah, you can park in the lot next to the building. There are very, like, small amount of spaces there, and she parked in my spot. And I'm like, this is day one, woman. Get out of my spot! I will not be streaming tomorrow. I have a family thing that came up that I just found out about last night, so I will be doing that. I will be back Friday though, and then I'm thinking that my special stream, my 175 follower stream, I think I'm going to do that next Monday, but it won't be my morning stream because I have a dentist appointment. It'll be my my afternoon stream. Come on. My phone's like, there was motion at the door, but it won't pull up the camera video because my internet is poop. Yesterday we had a hailstorm so bad, and like I said, the pieces of hail were like the size of marbles. I straight up thought as I was driving, I'm like, it is going to shatter my windshield. I was like, I am screwed. It is going to shatter my windshield. That's how hard it was, like, pelting, like, all of my windows. I'm like, this is horrible. Like, so this is how I have to pay for all this glass. And then I actually had to check my car to make sure that I didn't have any, like, damage or pitting on my car. It's like, holy crap. Legit the worst hail I've ever seen. Okay, did that... yeah, that'll... yeah, no. No, that's still blocked. But yeah, it's just, it's been a very long week. Bleh. Sometimes I wish, I'm like, I wish that I had, like, gotten into a job that required, like, very little work. My stepmom always told me, she's like, Rose, go into science, like, you'd be so good at it, you have such a brain for science. And I'm like, I could have worked, like, a cushy lab somewhere. But no, my overachiever brain in high school was just like, I'm gonna, like, do so much, and I'm gonna take so many classes, and then in college, I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a full class load, and I'm gonna work, and then I burnt myself out. I burned myself out so bad. And well and truly, I have nobody to blame but myself, but it still sucks. Like, I kind of think sometimes, I'm like, what would my life be like if I didn't burn myself out? And of course I didn't mean to, but I pushed myself in so many different ways for way too long, and it did not do me any favors. Yeah, but the thing is I feel like I held myself back from doing more in my life by burning myself out so young. Like, where would I be right now? How much more could I have achieved if I hadn't completely just, like, trashed my my mental health? Like, I was such a perfectionist. And, like, I had to do so many classes just because I was like, no, like, I want to do a full class load. And I went too hard in college, too.
Welcome, Ren Panda Apothecary.
What is burnout? you say is like you're literally on fire. What's burnout? Yeah, I royally screwed myself up. So yeah, sometimes I wonder if I could have been more than what I am now. It's a lovely thought, but I think I'll always feel a bit like I wasted my life. Because like I said, had I not focused so early, I think that like momentum could have been maintained for longer. I have 2 unfinished degrees. I do have 1 degree, not the one that counted for anything, but I do have a degree.
Nice to meet you. I'm Blossom.
I feel like I'd fight with a therapist. My boss keeps telling me, she's like, do you need therapy? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm like, ugh. Yeah, but you live in an entirely different area than I do. Therapists are... Around here, it's slim pickings, and if you don't agree with the ones you have, then you're SOL. Through the tears, I'm fine. Yeah, see, that's exactly how it works. Sat there crying in my boss's office today. She's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, I'm like, "I'll be fine. It's fine. I'll be fine." I'm like, oh my gosh. And it was literally the stupid inconvenience of having this girl park in my spot that set me over the edge. I'm like, you can tell I've been dealing with a lot of crap, because that's the one thing that finally set me off. Everything else was fine. My insane workload, totally fine. Like, everything else, I'm like, I got this. I can handle it. One little, like, piece of straw on the camel's back, and all of a sudden, oh, it broke. Well and truly though, yo, I'm mostly good. Like 74%. Also with the weather and the rain, I mean that just automatically kind of brings it down a little bit. Should probably move the anchor and like get back up to the surface. Why are you warning? He's warning me that my stamina's low, but I'm like, it's almost midnight. Yeah, should have been warning me about that. Let's see. Put all that stuff. Put all that stuff. Put all that stuff. Okay. So, coffer, donate. Donate. Oh my goodness, I need to sneeze and I don't want to because sneezing hurts. The problem is, I know that I do have a lot of problems, but everything is like perfectly set up like a house of cards. And I'm like, therapy, you pull the wrong one, the entire like house of cards comes down. I'm like, I don't know if I could afford mentally or any other way to actually confront all my problems. That could end up very bad. I'm totally fine. It's completely fine. We're fine. Yeah, I'm like, think of a sweater. Think of, like, a nice sweater. I'm like, right now, we might have a couple, like, small holes here and there. I don't want to unravel the whole sweater just to mend the tiny holes. I would rather just patch up the tiny holes.
Incoming ad break.
I hate when it does this. When, like, you get them out of order and all of a sudden they're just like, oh no, it was this one. I'm like, oh, why you gotta be like that? Cows should not be able to glitch into each other. Did I do it again? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, no, totally fine. I'm a functioning human being. Although I will say, one of my problems is I can be as strong as I need to be, but the moment somebody offers me sympathy, I am a blubbering mess. Like, I think that's why, especially, like, in high school, I pushed my mom away a lot, because my mom was always, like, granted, she was trying to smother me a bit, but whenever she would, like, try to comfort me, I'm like, nope, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, I'm just like, no. I'm like, please don't touch me, I will cry. See, but the problem is in situations like that, it's like, to get to the root of the problem, because, like, I kind of have problems stacked on top of problems. Like, do I know that I have, like, issues with my parents? Yes. Do I have massive separation anxiety? Yes. Has it affected my life and my marriage? Yes. This is the reason I can never leave my hometown. And that's what everyone suggests. They're like, just leave your hometown. You'll just experience, this freedom. I'm like, no, I would be a horrible, like, crying, sobbing mess all the time. See, but that's the thing. I'm usually pretty good in high stress situations. Like, I'm pretty good at, like, de-escalating myself until we have. So I told my boss today. She's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Well," I'm having a moment, and sometimes I'm like, it's like there's a shelf in the garage that everything is stored on, and everything's nice and neat in its box, and sometimes the shelf tips over and all of the boxes fall on the floor, and I have a moment of panic because there's too many things going on at once, and I just need to take a break and take a breather and just realize they're still just the individual boxes. It just looks a little messy, and then I'll pull myself together, and I fix the boxes, and then we're good. But I had a moment for like an hour and a half in her office, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. But like, in the last 2 days, we have done so much work. And I'm like, quit asking things of me. I'm like, I am one person doing this entire part of this job. Like, please stop asking me to do things. Yeah, my boss asked me, she's like, if you just took a day off, like, just a random day, like, you just, pointed at a calendar and picked a day, do you think it would just, if you didn't tell anybody, if you just went home and, like, relaxed, she's like, do you think that would help you? I'm like, no. No, it would not. I'm like, I would be freaking out the whole time. I'd be thinking about work, and I'd be trying to find things to take care of, and then I would feel horribly guilty if I did sit down and do nothing. I'd feel so guilty that I'd get up and start doing something. She's like, I can see that would not be productive. I was like, yeah, no. And then, like, on the weekends, I feel bad because I don't want to do anything. Like, my husband's like, oh, it's time. Let's do this project and let's do this project. I'm like, no. No, don't want it. I don't want breaks. Yeah, I would rather sit and do nothing on my weekends. But then I feel horribly guilty and then I can't do it. I don't know. As a grown person, I need to be productive, at least in some small way, and I can't neglect taking care of the house and taking care of the animals. Like, I can't stop doing things because I have responsibilities and I have things to take care of. So, like, it just sucks. Like, I hate having responsibilities, but a lot of these responsibilities I signed up for. Like, my pets and everything. I'm like... Because she's like, well, you could just, like, just relax, do nothing. I'm like, no, because I'm like, I still have to take care of the cats. I still have to take care of the dogs. I'm like, I have the house. I need to make sure that my house isn't just, like, absolute, like, devastation all the time. Fuchsia flatworm. Because if I don't take care of my house and myself, nobody else is going to. But sometimes I just don't want to. Like, when I eat cereal for dinner, I'm like, I'm still getting food, and then I'm like, but there's not enough protein, and there's not enough this, and there's not enough that. I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna eat my cereal. Because sometimes it's all I can do just to get a meal in me. But I'm fine. And honestly, now I'm just feeling terrible because you all are listening to me. I think I fall into the it could be worse category. I'm like, eh. Whenever I think of my problems, I'm like, it could be way worse. Honestly, of the times I have been in therapy, I have gotten more out of having a deep, reflective, like, conversation with friends and family, especially people who know me and who know, like, the roots of my issues. Honestly, when I was in therapy as a kid after my parents got divorced, I don't think my therapist knew what to do with me. Like, she'd sit there, and I remember sitting in her office, and it was kind of dim, and it had this, like, smell to it, kind of like an old lady sort of smell, but she wasn't very old. And she had me draw pictures and, like, talk about how I was feeling, but then when I wasn't giving her a reaction, because in a way, like, after the first initial shock, I was sort of apathetic about my parents' divorce. Like, once they had decided and once we got over the initial shock, I just kind of was like, okay, this is reality. But when I wasn't giving her any sort of emotional response, she looked at me like there was something wrong with me. So I was like, oh, sob, it's so terrible. I was just like, like, what are you hoping for? And granted, I think I was only 6. And then I think they put me in therapy when I was like 7 or 8. I'm like, I don't know. like, help me help you. I don't know what you're looking for. Yeah, I think I got those from donating stuff to the museum, so we're just water tacos. That sounds really gross now that I think about it. Like, could you imagine taking a crunchy, like a hard taco, like, underwater? That's kind of grody. Ew. Ironically enough, so I have, like, a texture thing, and so I don't like scallops, because I describe them as, oh no, it's shrimp. It's shrimp. Shrimp are wet crunchy. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense to anybody. I'm like, they're like, there's kind of a crunch, but it's not, it's a wet sort of crunchiness, and I don't like it. Also, it tastes like you licked a beach, and I don't just, not about that. This is such a good game, although, like, the more I get into, like, all the other farming sims, I like each one for different reasons. And then I go through phases, like, for, you know, a couple of weeks, I'll be, like, absolutely obsessed with, like, Stardew, and then I'll be obsessed with, you know, Roots of Pacha. Right now it's Roots of Pacha again. It was Skyrim, like, 3 weeks ago. Although I still kind of want to play Skyrim. Because I'm having fun playing how you're not necessarily supposed to play. I'm just a blacksmith, just trying to make my way in Skyrim, and everyone's over here having their racist war, and I'm just like, I don't care. I'm like, let me go to the mines. I yearn for the mines. That's kind of cool, though. I was telling Audio about a book that I've been noodling with it for a long time. But it has, like, its own, like, I'm building my own, like, magic. And there's, like, I'm working on, like, my pantheon right now. And so I've been thinking about it before I go to bed, and I have had some funky dreams. I'm like, what the heck? Magic systems are hard. Like, it is outlandishly hard. But I'm having a lot of fun, and like I said, the Pantheon is really cool because I get to sort of, like, make my own ideas about what the gods and goddesses would be. And, like, even down to, like, how does one become a god or goddess? Are there different, like, classes? Are there different, like, you know, like, it's like, how does one become this? So that's been fun to mess around with. And I think I've got a decent working system. I just need to beef up my Pantheon a little bit. Like, I'm most excited about the deity of beauty. I think that's my favorite kind of more unique concept. Which has probably been done because everything's been done, but... Okay, let's see. I'll pause this for that. I had to take a test to earn my second all the working seeds from my group. Interesting. I mean, that's cool. I think the most fun thing about, like, designing gods and goddesses is it's telling a story within a story, because you're world building, so you're setting it up, and you're like, okay, so this is why, like, these people do this, and this is why these people do this, but then you have to come up with, like, the story behind the gods and the goddesses. Like, what is their past? What is, you know, what do they have going on? Why are they this way? What do they truly represent? Like, is it the same as, like, everyone thinks, or do they actually represent something different? So yeah, I've been noodling with this for a while. I'm making progress, but like I said, I'm trying to get more of the gods and goddesses. So if anybody has any ideas of anything else that would be involved in a pantheon, just let me know. I started lucid dreaming probably like mid-high school, and it was weird because it's ironically enough, audio, you know who this person is. So I was dreaming of my nemesis, who was also like the love of my teenage life at the time. But I remember having a dream about him, and he said something to me, and my brain snapped in the dream and was like, he would never say that to me. I was like, oh crap, I'm in a dream. And then I started to be able to like manipulate things. I'm like, oh, that's dangerous. I'm like, that's really dangerous. I'm like, I don't necessarily like that. So I think I woke myself up and did like a factory reset and went back to bed. I was like, no, no, no. I hit the next button. It's weird. It is weird. That's cool. I have, like, it all started with, like, the character idea and, like, the basis of this character. And so I have, like, a kind of general storyline, but I want to, like, really kind of dig into this world because it's like, well, why would they have started this war? Why would these people be fighting in this war? Like, who has stakes here? You know, how does this make sense? Sleep paralysis is horrifying. I have a sleep paralysis demon, and it either stands right off to my side at the foot of the bed, or, and I don't sleep with my door open, but every time I wake up and I see it by the door, it's like a crack in the door, and I can see it, like, through the crack in the door, and then I wake up and I'm like, but it's not even open! I had a dream once that I was stabbed in the back, and it actually woke me up. Like, I remember, and this was when I was young. Like, I was probably like 10 or 11, and it was the weirdest dream, but I remember, like, I got stabbed right in the middle of the back, and I literally, like, I woke up and, like, just sat up completely in the bed, and I was, like, feeling my back, and I was just, like, gasping, and I was just like...
Nice to meet you. I'm Blossom.
Yeah, that could give some interesting thoughts. Oh no, the cloud, no. See, mine's a giant, like, it's just like this, like, dark, like, figure. Like, there's no, like, it's, like, human-ish shape, but it has no features or anything. It's just, like, a dark shadow. I'm just like, eee. Okay, one more dream story, and then I gotta go. Actually, I don't even know if anybody's ready for, like, a raid or anything, so let me, while we're typing things. Wait, what? Explain? Like, you were just out in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, we have time, because now I need to know. I need to know now. We have a lot of people live right now. I don't think... I mean, I could set that up. I could get that going. Actually, give me 1 sec. Okay, on my next stream on Friday. Will you be around on Friday? Because I want to actually, like, dedicate time to it. And so we can actually, like, hear the whole thing. About the same time. I'm usually pretty steady. That would be fun. Oh my gosh, audio. We all have to play Faz, and we have to... I'd have to re-download it, though. That'd be funny, talking about all of our, like, haunted stories if we were all playing Faz. That'd be hilarious. Oh gosh, I've spawned ideas. Okay. Anywho, I think we're going to raid Nyx because they're playing It Takes Two, and I've never seen that game, so we're gonna raid them. We will discuss this. Somebody open a chat, and we will discuss this. But yeah, we are going to go raid Nyx, so I will say thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back on Friday. But until then, I just saw squirrels with machine guns. I don't know what's going on. Anywho,